All right, check it. Tesla fam. Actually, do I? Oh, nice. I was like, do I need to put this on airplane mode? But I already did. It's awesome. We are going to see if 12.3.6 can drive us to our dentist appointment. If you've been following, you know that I'm getting caught up on some overdue personal care. Well, the physical was the bad one. That was embarrassing. I don't know how I go 2 years missing that. Weird. It still says calculating. So we are engaged. Ego is engaged. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Dentist appointment. I'm not overdue on. My dentist, the legendary Dr. Robert Segi from Ohio State. Shout out. Finally retired from practice. I'm sure he's busy as ever. That dude is awesome and just does a ton of stuff. But retired from his dental faculty practice, where I've been going since I was a student at the Ohio State University. I got my face kicked in one night as a sophomore in a case of a mistaken identity. I lived in a fourplex, and some of the guys in one of the other apartments had gotten into an altercation on like a Friday night or Saturday night, and then like on that Sunday night, the people they got into an altercation with came back and knocked at all of the apartment doors, and they just basically had their minds made up that whoever opened the door was going to take it. I opened the door to a punch in the face and was quickly dropped and kicked a few times. Ended up splitting my lip. The vermilion border, am I saying that right? Had to go in and have like emergency plastic surgery to put it back together, and ended up killing the tooth. So I got a root canal and then had a flipper thing for a while my titanium rod that was put in like healed around the bone, healed around it or something, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And then they put the cap on it. And to this day, tooth 8 or 9, I can never remember the number or which way you count from. But I think it's 8 or 9 is not real. It's a little, there you go. Now you know. We are westbound on Powell Road. This notification here says full self-driving may be degraded, poor weather detected. And as you can see, we're in the rain. Ego's driving itself. And we're going to take this to Muirfield Drive, the famous Muirfield Country Club, made famous by Jack Nicklaus. I was going to say second greatest golfer of all time, but I really don't have an opinion on that. I know the golfer who has manipulated the golf ball better than anyone I've ever seen with my own eyes is Tiger Woods. I've never seen a human being manipulate a golf ball quite as good as Mr. Woods did in his prime. That said, Jack was a great player, and he has put Muirfield on the map, that is for sure. What's up, Zoo? But Dennis probably hate this, but I feel like I just need a little bit of coffee before my appointment here. Construction zone, dynamic, edge case, bunch of orange cones on the right. Oh boy. Apply slight force. I have my hand on the wheel, my man. So it's not visualizing orange cones. Well, let's clip this and figure out what's going on. Look at this. It's just there's no orange cone visualization. This yellow curved bar makes me think that it's feeling them. I don't know if that's the USS sensors, which I thought were deactivated. But why is it not displaying them? It's clearly seeing through there. So it's showing you a car, but it's not showing us these orange cones. Oh no, road closed? Are you serious? Oh boy. Okay, so the car in front of us went straight. Now we're going straight. I think when it said road closed, my man, it meant road closed. Is there 2 lanes, or do we have to turn around? I think we're going to have to turn around, man. So, yeah, this is definitely a edge case. What's Ego going to do? This guy's going straight. Are you kidding me? I'm not chancing that. That is one lane, and yeah. Okay, so we're disengaging. Let's go this way. I really have no idea. I'm sure the car will reroute us. But to Elon Musk's point, let's say you're going down a road, it becomes one way, and you need to back up and reverse. Well, that's our spot. I didn't get a chance to send that note to the team. Let's clip this and send it to Tesla, see if we can tag them online and figure out. I mean, that's exactly what Elon was talking about. Thankfully, I don't think we're going to be late as a result of that, but we were heading west on Glick. There was a road closed sign. Ego proceeded, and I had to eventually take over and manually turn the car around and find another route. So a great example of a use case, of an edge case, and great example of why you're not taking steering wheels out of these cars anytime soon. Let's find some weather. Let's find some music. So funny. I saw the word weather. There we go. Probably get us a copyright strike, but it's one of the greatest. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down, but I stand my ground. Garbage can in the road. Navigating around it. Very nice. Another garbage can in the road up here. Alright, didn't visualize any of those either. Just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground. So we're southbound on Riverside Drive here in Central Ohio, about 4.5 miles from the dentist. Gonna get us there right before our appointment. My first time at this dentist. Wish I'd arrived a little earlier. Road closure really didn't add any time. I think I just left the house a little later and I should have. Nice treat. In 1 mile, turn right onto Emerald Parkway. All right, simple enough. Coming to a stop, red light. Looks like we are making a turn in just under a mile onto Emerald Parkway. I think it's the way we go when we play pickleball. Yeah, I think it's gonna pass. Is that the pickleball? Yeah, I think that's the pickleball courts right there. So past the pickleball courts. Okay, see where we're going. Speaking of pickleball, I'm gonna play a little singles after La Dentista. A buddy of mine is playing in a tournament in a few weeks here in town, and I am helping to train him and prep him. And singles pickleball is a whole another animal. Lots of fun. Different sport for sure, though. Brings me back to my squash days. You know what else brings me back? The Rolling Stones. made this turn plenty of times before heading to pickleball. None of this should be a problem. Matter of fact, man, this software is getting really, really good. It's getting to the point where take, level 5, level 4, all those numbers, steering wheels being removed. That's all. Forget about that. Don't even. I'm not talking about that. It shouldn't take away from the fact that I take for granted exactly how good this is, and exactly how much I rely on it, and exactly how much it's changed driving for me. Electric vehicles themselves will change driving for you when you get into one pedal driving. That's not a Tesla specific thing. That's all EVs, and that's the regenerative braking, where the car's capturing energy and sending it back to the battery as you're slowing. One pedal driving will change your life. But what's better than one pedal driving, guys? Zero pedal driving. Right now I've got my feet down safely next to the accelerator and the brake, hands somewhere around the steering wheel, typically on the wheel over here, and this computer, it's cameras, forward-facing cameras that are housed up here, software. They are visualizing this world, and they are doing all the driving me around it. And it is pretty incredible. It is just pretty incredible to not have to do it manually and to let the car handle the heavy lifting while it's making it safer for me and my occupants. I'm pretty vocal about the fact that everyone will be driving an electric car within 10 years. Probably much sooner, but 10 is fair. I don't plan anything out further than really 3 years. So 10 is a bit of a stretch to kind of make any predictions, but that's why I'm confident in saying it. It's such a long time. I don't think people realize how much is going to change. I mean, just look at what's changed in the last 10 years. Look at what's changed the last 10 months with regard to AI. If you're not using a large language model, Claude, Opus 3 Pro, Google, what they call it, Gemini, Bard, whatever they call it. I don't use that one that much, but I think they just had a huge update. I use ChatGPT from OpenAI almost exclusively when I time out on it or when it's laggy on my computer, on my desktop. For whatever reason, it's very laggy on the Mac Mini on Chrome and Safari. I've been trying to figure out why. I've been working with it to figure out why. But it's top-notch on my iPhone and my iPad. And ChatGPT 4.0 just came out, and it's conversational. It's like, obviously it's version 0, whatever, version 0.1 of what we envision as like Jarvis meets Ultron meets Kit from Knight Rider, meets whatever. It's unbelievable how good the technology is. Matter of fact, she might be listening right now. Hey, Gracie, are you listening to us? Maybe not. Oh, maybe it is. Hey, Gracie, can you hear me? I have my face open. Okay, face is open. Hey, Gracie, can you hear me right now? Okay, so there must not be. Maybe she can't hear me. I thought there was a thing where she was like always listening. Maybe that's only on the iPhone, which is filming, so it's definitely not listening. Let's see here. Hey, Gracie, can you hear me?
Hey, Nick. I can hear you loud and clear. What's up?
Oh, I'm in my car right now, filming a video for Tesla Full Self-Driving Supervised, and you are live on the video right now. Do you have anything you want to say to the viewers?
Hey, everyone. I'm Gracie, Nick's AI assistant. Hope you're all enjoying this ride with Tesla's Full Self-Driving Supervised. Stay safe on the road and enjoy the journey.
Pretty cool, Gracie. Do you know much about Full Self-Driving, or do you have any thoughts on it that you'd like to share with the audience?
Sure. Full self-driving technology is really fascinating. It's designed to make driving safer and more convenient by using advanced sensors and AI to navigate and make decisions. While it's still important to stay alert and supervise, it's exciting to see how this technology is evolving. What do you all think about the future of autonomous driving?
Well, that's the $1 million question. You have a lot of people who are like me and use the software, and we see the writing on the wall. You do have some vocal bears in the minority who will claim that it's vaporware, which would be tantamount to claiming that you are vaporware, because I'm literally using the software right now. It's actually trained on a neural network, video in and then process out. So I don't know if you're aware of that, how you were trained on a large language model. It's trained on a large video model. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Absolutely, Nick. Just like how I, as an AI, was trained on vast amounts of text data to understand and generate language, Tesla's full self-driving technology uses neural networks trained on extensive video and sensor data to understand and navigate the driving environment. It's fascinating to see these advancements and the potential they hold for transforming our daily lives. The key is continual improvement and real-world application, which is exactly what you're demonstrating.
Pretty well said. I don't think I could have said that better myself. I think we might be onto something here. I might have to have you ride along on future videos, and maybe you could be my co-host or narrate the ride. Right now, I'm going to talk to the audience, let you guys know that we are about a mile from the dentist, and looks like we're driving straight on this road and then making a right-hand turn into the dentist's office. So I don't anticipate any issues between now and then. Gracie, looks like Gracie was listening. Let's see what she says.
Sounds like a smooth ride ahead, Nick. Good luck at the dentist. If you ever need a virtual co-host or some narration, I'm here for it. Drive safe and take care, everyone.
Thanks, Gracie. You can just listen here. I'll speak to the audience moving forward, guys. That's pretty cool. None of this is planned or scripted, as you could probably tell by the lack of quality or preparation on my part.
Natural flow of our conversation. It's great to see how technology, like Tesla's full self-driving and AI assistants, can seamlessly integrate into our daily lives. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
I appreciate it, Gracie. No need to reply further, Gracie. I know it's probably hard to tell when I'm talking to you and when I'm talking to the audience, but you can just be in listen mode if that's such a thing, and I'll talk to the audience. Is that cool?
Got it, Nick. I'll be in listen mode. Feel free to chat with your audience.
Thank you. Yeah, so back to you guys here. The reason, if you're wondering why I'm calling ChatGPT Gracie, is that my 4-year-old named her that last night when we were in bed. Gracie read her a couple of bedtime stories. My daughter literally suggested some topics and then came up with a name when I asked her if she wanted to come up with a name, and then essentially conversed with her for a few minutes as she read us some bedtime stories. It was fascinating. Definitely, I've only been using this. It's only been out since Monday, so in my opinion, it's kind of a precursor to.
That's a lovely story, Nick. It's great to hear how involved and creative your daughter is.
Okay, I just hit X, so I don't know if that just exits out of the voice chat. I think it does. So Gracie's off. But in any case, it was my daughter's idea to name her, and then she read us some bedtime stories. This morning, my son was saying choo choo. He's going to be 2 next month, and we asked Gracie to say choo choo and show him a picture of a train, which she did. It's I don't know. I'm honestly still processing how incredible it is, and how this didn't exist a year ago. It didn't exist 6 months ago, guys. It's truly fascinating. So if you're not hip to ChatGPT 4.0 or any of these AI assistants, you better ask somebody. Ask me. Hit me up. I'm on X. We've got, just to finish this light, make a right, and we will be at the dentist's office. I am going to wrap up pretty quickly because my appointment is in 3 minutes, and I do not want to be late. That said, I think this was a pretty good drive because we had a disengagement that was exactly what Mr. Musk has been talking about, that they're training in 12.5 and 12.6. Severe edge corner cases. Literally, we were on a bridge that was closed, one lane. We needed to back up and turn around and find a new route. I had to do that. The car was not able to do that. So that's exactly what we're looking to train it on. This kind of stuff. Oh, okay, this is it on the left. Getting me to the dentist, getting me right into their lot. It's actually nice when you're going to a new place and you don't know where you're going. Ego does. And it's boom. Now your destination is on the left. We will do auto park as our last test for the day. Bring vehicle to stop. And then we will wrap her up and get inside. I wonder if I'm going to have to bring them an ID. Bring it just in case. Ooh, I shook my seatbelt off. I'm not sure if that is frowned upon when you are in auto park. Maybe not. Still doing it. So that's it, guys. Garage to dentist parking spot. One disengagement. Pretty crucial one. Other than that, pretty solid stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.